everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1995 movie, The Fear. This is not the one with Reese Witherspoon and Mark Wahlberg, that's a different movie. But anyway, the movie's directed by Vincent Robert and written by Ron Ford, and follows a group of people who go to this, to their friend's cabin, and during the holidays and everything, they were doing this fear therapy thing where because they each had things that traumatized them and everything, and they're trying to learn how to face their fears and everything. And this is a weird movie. And this mannequin comes to life and starts killing them and everything. This movie was on a really low budget, and it's very obvious that this movie did not have that big of a budget. The cast in here is alright. There's only one person that I recognize that's in this movie, and it's not even someone who's normally an actor. It was Wes Craven, who's known for directing Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream and so many other great movies. He has a small appearance at the beginning of the movie, and then they show him again at the end. He plays Dr. Arnold, who I guess is like the guy who sends them there to conquer their fears and stuff. And he's good in the little bit of scenes he's in, but he's only in there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes at the very most. But I didn't even know he was in this movie, because I thought I had seen this one, but I guess it was the second one that I used to watch all the time as a kid, because I had one of the movies on video as a kid, but and I always thought that it was the original one, but I guess it was the second one. But the rest of the cast, Eddie Bowles plays Richard. He's like the lead character, and he's good. Heather Medway plays Ashley, his girlfriend, and she's good too. Ann Turkel plays Leslie, and she's good. She doesn't have a lot to do in here, but she's alright. Darren Heems plays Troy, and he's kind of like this friend that's kind of like a psychotic person and everything, but he's alright too. Anna Karen plays Tanya, who's this girl that's scared of water and everything. I think she was pretty good. Antonio Todd plays Gerald, who's, if I remember right, he's Tanya's love interest, and he was pretty good. Monique Annan plays Mandy. She's pretty good in here too. There's a scene where the mannequin named Morty possesses her and everything, and she's actually pretty creepy in that scene. Her love interest is played by Leland Hayward III. His name's Vance. He's alright too. Eric Wise plays Morty. I think he does a pretty good job. Morty doesn't really talk, but he moves around creepishly and everything. But in this movie, it's hard to take him seriously, because he's supposed to be like this wooden robot and everything. But every time he walks and everything, the suit, which is made of rubber, makes the rubber squeaking noises and everything. It's like this. He's supposed to be made out of wood, but he sounds like rubber and everything. It's kind of amusing and everything. I mean, it's just part of this movie not having a very big budget is really what it is. And Vince Edwards plays Richard's Uncle Pete. He kind of has an important part in the end of the movie. This is just a really weird movie. The kills are not that great, to be honest. There's not really any gore or anything. This movie just wasn't not that great. It's disappointing. I really hope I like the second movie still, because it was one I used to love watching as a kid. And it may be one of those cases where it's not as good as it used to be. But I think this one was okay. It had some pretty good cinematography, though. I did like that about it. And there is a lot of cool practical effects and everything, with costumes and stuff like that. And it was these guys that wear these weird looking masks, and those look cool and everything. But it just isn't one of the best. It could have been a lot better and everything. And but yeah, just was an okay movie. It's not one that I probably would want to rewatch anytime soon and everything, and I was disappointed. But I'm hoping that I enjoy the second one more, because like I said, the second one I used to have on VHS and loved it as a kid, but that's one of those that I may not anymore. But but also I did love the score in this movie. Robert O. Ragland does the score for this movie, and I actually think he did a really good job with that. It really had a good creepy vibe to it and everything, so I will say his score was really good. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like the score from Nightmare on Elm Street, kind of, in a way. I don't know why, but I thought that's what it really made me think of and everything, so I thought that was pretty cool too. But I'd give The Fear a 6 out of 10, because it's alright. It's pretty entertaining, but it's not, I don't know why it is, because not a lot really happens in this movie, and things just don't, it's not your typical horror movie. It's a weird movie and everything. I don't know that I would really say I'd recommend it to a lot of people. I know for a long time I would say I would recommend whichever one I saw as a kid, which I guess was the second one and everything. I'll see how I feel about that one when I watch it here in a few minutes. But yeah, so yeah, The Fear is an okay movie. I just wouldn't say it's a great movie and everything. So if you like low budget horror movies, you might like this one. It is really a slow burner too, and I think that's part of the problem. The movie's 95 minutes, and it felt like it was over 2 hours and everything. So that could be part of it too. When it comes to slow burner movies, they have to be really particular type of movies for me to enjoy them a lot. So that could be part of it too. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of The Fear, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.